Hello, everyone. It's so nice to see you. This is Creating Cards with Sherry, and I'm Sherry, and I am so glad that you chose to join me today for my Simple Sunday video. Today, we're going to look at a video or a stamp set, rather, that actually was in our mini catalog, the last mini catalog, and it became very popular, and I finally got it. And so I'm going to show you a more advanced card that I made with it, but then we're going to do a simple one because it is Simple Sunday. So let's get to it. All right. The stamp set that I'm talking about is our Sweet Songbirds. And this set is so cute. It's got a couple birds in it, music notes, some feet, eyes, a nest, and a branch with leaves and flowers. The sayings are welcome, congratulations, you've got something to celebrate, so happy you're here, it's your special day, a little note of thanks, and a little bird told me. So it's very cute with some sweet sentiments as well. Before we get into that, though, I wanted to show you a couple more cards that I had made with the Cottage Rose stamp set that I showed you on Tickle Tuesday. And this is just a little bit more that I had done. I had done a Get Well card, and then I also did a sympathy card. So those are a couple other things that you can do. Again, there's that ribbon that I printed on, and a couple more things that you can do with that set. Now, let's get on with our songbirds. I did prepare a lot of things ahead of time so that this would not be a very lengthy video. So hopefully this will go by rather quickly. This is the more advanced card that I had made. So it's going to look like a birdhouse. This one is a 3D card. And so it stands out with the little bird in its nest. And we're going to make one very similar to this, but we're going to make it flat instead. Okay? So I'm going to start by doing our branch. And let's see, do I want to do it this way or this way? I'll do it this way. I'm going to be using my Granny Apple Green. And I'm going to take this set of leaves. As you can see, I already printed the branch. I'm going to take my set of leaves, line them up here. And press down. There we go. Now, I was told, I'm going to take a little bit of grit paper, and I was told that if you pat these down real good, you won't make as many trips to the sink to wash your pads. And that I like. And so that's why we stamp off as much ink as we possibly can. Okay, I'm going to put this on here before I lose it, because that's the last thing I want to lose. Okay, then I'm going to take my Melon Mambo, and we're going to add some flowers to this. Put one there. One there. And one there. All right, and I might just, no, I think I'm going to leave it. All right, so we're going to stamp off on this so it's easy to clean. I'm going to quick clean it on my Stampin' Scrub. And then I want to put these on here so I don't lose them. Okay, this is our little bird. We're going to make a little blue bird. And with my Memento Black, I'm going to add some eyes to this little guy. There. That's so cute. Brings him to life. Alrighty. And then with my Daffodil Yellow blending pen, I have the light daffodil here. I am going to color his beak yellow. And his belly yellow. Happy 4th of July to all of you. I trust you will have a fantastic holiday with family and friends. We're looking forward to spending some time with some friends this year. We first invited them to our house, and we're ending up going to their house. It's kind of funny how it worked out. Anyway, I hope you have a great week. I want to say weekend, but it's really kind of in the beginning of the week. All right, then we have one more thing to stamp. And again, I'm going to use my black Memento. This says a little note of thanks. And I'm just going to center that right on there. Whoop. There we go. All right. Now let's start assembling. With my stamp and seal, I'm going to adhere this to some soft suede. Okay. And I'm going to adhere this to the back of my birdhouse shaped cover. I'll make sure it's on here correctly. Oh, I got some adhesive on there. There is a special kind of block that you can get that takes off adhesive. It's really nice. Works very easy. If you don't have one, you are going to want to look for it. Adhesive remover. It's a block. And it feels kind of like an eraser. Come on. All right. I'm going to stop there for now. I'll putz with it some more later. Okay. And then with dimensionals, I'm going to put my sign. Actually, I'm not going to put it on just yet because we need to adhere these to the base of our card. It doesn't really matter, I don't think. Okay, so this is going to be the inside of our card. Now, I made this card so that it's long, which means this is 4 by 11, scored at 5.5, and that's where your fold is. And all these dimensions will be on my blog at creatingcardswithsherry.blogspot.com, and that's where you will find them. And I want to get this as much in the center as I can. Alrighty. Okay. This bird comes with, or this set, this bundle, I should say, comes with a punch. And I'm trying to find the best way to show it to you without too much glare. But this is for you to punch out the bird. All right. And its wings. So we're going to do that. Oh, I need to cut around here because I have too high of a corner and I can't get my bird down there. But now it works just great. When you punch these, you want to make sure that you get a little bit of white all the way around. You slightly press down to hold it in place. Make sure you got everything and then punch. All right. So there's our little bird. And I'm going to get this out of here. And we're going to punch this little wing. Again, you want to make sure that you get just a little bit of white all the way around it. Oh, no. It moved on me. Okay, let's see if we can do this again. There you go. Hold it secure and then punch. And you may have to, every once in a while, this happens, where one side is a little more white than the other. So you may have to trim it up just a bit so that it looks good. All right. Okay, and we're going to take a mini dot, Stamping up dimensional. Oops. The paper came off, but the dimensional didn't come off. And we're just going to put that right there. And we're going to add it to this little guy right here. There. Now he looks more and more like a bird all the time. Now let's get rid of our scraps here. Okay. In order to bring this circle or this birdhouse alive a little more, we're going to put this circle on it to give it more of a 3D effect. All right, so I'm going to take my all-purpose glue. We like to call it our green bottle. And we're just going to put a bit of glue all the way around. And what I did to get this, I'll show you in just a second. I'll show you how I did the ring. Okay. Now, how I did that ring is I had two different size circles, and I put the smaller one inside, and I punched it, and that gave me the ring that I needed for our circle. So that's how you can get just a simple ring like that. Okay, now we're going to do what is known as fussy cut. And that is, there's no punches for these things, so we have to cut them out. And all you have to do when you do this fine cutting is move the paper. You do not have to move your scissors. You just move the paper to wherever you want to get it to cut where you need it to go. So I'm cutting with just a little bit of an edge around these. And again, I'm going to move my paper in the direction I want it to go. And by doing so, it just works really easy. And we're done. I'm going to get this corner just a little bit more rounded. There we go. Okay, and then the same thing is done with the branch. Now, sometimes when I get to a certain point, I will cut off the paper so it's easier to work with. Because sometimes you have a big piece of paper and it's like, okay, I can't turn this anymore without it being really awkward. So that's when I'll just cut off the excess paper and then start again. Okay, so like right here, I feel like I have enough paper in my hand that it's getting a little awkward, so I'm going to just cut that off and start right where I left off. Let me go a little further down. Right, we're almost to the very end. I'm gonna fix that a little bit. Okay. Now we're on to the final stretch here. Oh, come on, I can't get a hold of it. There we go. Okay. And there's our branch. Now, do I want it that way? Let me see if I could fix this a little bit, because it looks pretty obvious of what happened. Okay, that looks a little better. Do I want it this way? Or do I want it like this? I think I'm going to put it over there. All right. Just a few more pieces where I feel like it's almost too much. There we go. There's one. And, oh, our bird's fine. It just looked odd at first. Okay. Now, one of the things that I did is I started to cut some of these small minis in half. The reason being, this is very narrow in here. And so I want to make sure that I can get enough minis all the way across, and they'll stick nicely and won't show on the other side. There's another one. And we'll take one more. Put it right in there. It won't go off my finger now. Come on. There we go. All right, and then I'm going to take some of the bigger dimensionals and put those in the bigger areas. So let's take the paper off. It might be easier to use my take your pick tool with these little ones. There we go. And one more. Did I get it? Nope, not yet. Okay, I think I got it now. All right. So we're going to put our branch come on. It's not curving the way I want it to. There we go. That's a little better. Put our branch right on there. Then I'm going to take one dimensional and let's see, where does it need to go? It needs to go right over on this side. So I'm going to do that. And then I want my little bird to fit right in here. And so I'm going to put a small mini, oh, not cut up, right there. And another small one right there. And we're going to slip the bird right in there. Okay. So we got him all together. All right. And then we have our little sign. a little note of thanks. Now, I want to put these music notes somewhere, but I'm not quite sure where to put them. Maybe right there will go. Good. All right. We'll just put them right there. There we go. I like that. Okay. And that is our flat version of this 3D. And it's still just as sweet and just as cute. Don't you love these sweet little songbirds? I think they're adorable. And again, this is the 3D one that can be pretty advanced in what you make. And this is the simple one. Oh, I've got some paper in there that will not get out. Come on. There we go. This is the simple one where it's a little flatter, but it's still brought out. Okay? So thanks so much for joining me in my Simple Sunday video. I trust that you have liked this video and have enjoyed these sweet little songbirds as I have. Again, you can pick up that suite. It's in the catalog. All you have to do to get them is to go to my store, creatingcardswithsherry.stampinup.net. Thanks for joining me. Have a great 4th of July, and we'll see you on Tickle Tuesday. Well, no, you won't because of the 4th of July, but I will get back to you soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.